I have. I have like a top 10 list of cool stuff or crazy things I've seen at work. Um, my top 10 list is quite hilarious. One thing off of it is me getting to work early and seeing my client's husband getting dropped off by his side chick. And that man gonna offer me $20 to keep a hush hush. I say I minded my business. I ain't say nothing because I've learned over the years you could tell a person about their mate and it's they don't care. So I keep it to myself. I don't say nothing. I just don't keep abuse to myself. If I see somebody hitting somebody, I ain't never had a client like physically fight in front of me. I had one man who his wife was whooping his ass, and I actually kind of helped him leave that situation. Like dropped him off at the shelter with the kids and wouldn't tell her where he was and all of that good stuff. But sure did. That man got dropped off by his side chick with his luggage and walked in the house. And when I walked in, he was like, "Oh, Queen, you just getting here?" I was like, "No, I was sitting outside in the car listening to Tom Journal when I saw you when you got dropped off." And he kind of was like, "Oh, okay, cool." Um, what happened? He tried to give me $20 to not say nothing. But a few days later, one of the neighbors saw him. No, a few weeks later, the same thing happened. He got dropped off by the side chick, but this time, one of the neighbors was sitting on the porch, and she saw him, and she recorded him kissing the young lady, and sent it to the wife. And you wanna know what the wife did? Um, Found out who the girl was, had a private detective follow them. All of the pictures that she got from the private detective, she waited to their anniversary and printed all of the pictures out. And that was the cover of the menu. Like the background of the menu that she had for their anniversary dinner were pictures with him with the other woman. And at first, everybody was like, "Oh, that is so cute. Those are pictures of..." No. Like, she showed me the menu. She was like, "Queenie, these are the menus." And I was like, "Oh, these..." I said, "Wait a minute." She was like, "I know, right?" Perfect way for everybody to know that he's a dog. She said his mom and dad are going to be there, a few guys from work. She said, "I invited everybody." I said, "Oh." She said, "Yeah, you play with me, I play." I said, "Oh, okay." Like she had this big fancy dinner at the house. It's very beautiful. She even had she blew up, I think, pictures of them and had it like in a living room area and all that stuff. But the menu pictures or pictures of him and his side chick. And she gave him her ring at the dinner. Yep. I heard all of it. I was upstairs with the kids. I heard all of it. She was like, "Oh, this has been an amazing 5 years." She was like, "I love you so much." She said, "But it broke my heart to know that you're still cheating on me. It broke my heart, something else, something else." And she was like, "If you look closely to the menu, that's not me. This is what my husband does while I'm in the house with the kids. He has his slut drop him off at our front door. You see that? That is my house." I was like, and she said, and if you look on the next page of the menu, you will see all of the pictures of them out together. He flaunts her around like she is his wife. So since she's more important and her feelings matter more than mine, I'm going to allow him to be single and live his life. I was looking at that monitor like I was looking at TV. I was like, because they had a monitor downstairs. So I was just listening in on the monitor. Yeah, and he was like, "No, it's not what you think." She said, "It's exactly what I think." And her daddy was like, get your things, we're leaving now. And he was like, no, she's not going anywhere. And her daddy was like, I'll make sure you never have a penny to your name again. Step away, son. I was like, shit, this is good. And then one of the kids started crying, so I was like, damn, I missed the rest of it. But I had got the kids to sleep, and I sat upstairs, and she came upstairs, and she was like, I did it. I was like, what happened? Like, I didn't know. I was like, what happened? And she told me everything, and she was like, he's gone. My parents are going to stay here with me for a few weeks. I was like, oh, okay. She said, we're going to pay out your contract. She said, but my mom and dad are going to stay and take care of the kids. She was like, I'm going to let them be grandparents. She said, so you get a free month off, okay? She's like, but he's paying you for your month. Plus, he's paying you for putting you in this predicament. I was like, oh. She was like, yeah, because you embarrassed me in front of the nanny? No. And now the nanny has to hear the other nannies talk about me? No. And da-da-da. I was like, you go, girl. But I got like an extra $300 a week. I did. I got an extra like $200-$300 a week for 4 weeks. Every week my check would hit. Because he didn't know if I was working there or not because he wasn't at the house. But I still got my payroll check with an extra $200-$300 a week on there. And it was cool because the kids were gone that summer. I stacked some good money, but that's one of the craziest things I've seen at work.